my channel. So today's topic is something that I love talking about because it's also something that I'm currently still practicing and still doing. This is going to be dating one-on-one with me. Do you confuse codependency with love? If so, this video is for you, and let's just dive into it. So throughout the years of choosing to being single and wanting to be single and getting out of a relationship, I've realized a lot of things about myself being alone and also being in a relationship. When you're in a relationship and you get out of a relationship, you learn a lot about yourself. You choose to be alone, you work towards the things that aren't so good that you were doing in the relationship to better yourself for your next relationship. So I love this topic because I definitely grown and changed a lot throughout the years, and I obviously want to fall in love, and I am ready to meet someone. But I'm so grateful that I took the time because it is, like I said, it is a choice to stay single, especially in the generation that we live in. I'm 22, and if I could describe the dating world right now, I would say I don't watch this show. I've never even watched one episode, but I know what it is because it's really popular. But Love Island. I've seen clips and stuff. If I could describe the dating world right now, it's that. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be lusted over. I want to be respected and loved. So yeah, let's get started. All right. Okay. Your parents are the first representation of love. Your household, how you were built up, how you've seen your parents, your father, your mom, the love that they show you, believe it or not, has an effect um, on how you perceive love. And when you go out in the real world, when you have a first boyfriend, when you have a first girlfriend, you don't know the difference between, this is a good boyfriend, this is a bad boyfriend. All you are tied to is the fact that what they can give you. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say your father he never expressed his love to you. He never showed his emotions. And you grow up and you meet a guy and you see that he shows you emotions. He shows you his emotions. Gives you he gives you compliments. You know, everything that you never gotten, but it feels so good because it's from a stranger. It just feels good, right? And you love it because you never got those affirmations. You never got that love. But it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. He can give you that, but still treat you badly. But because, sometimes relationship, we look at the good parts and we neglect the bad parts, right? For me, for example, my love language is words of affirmation. So I talk to myself, I speak life into myself. I love myself. I'm fine. I'm pretty. I'm sexy. I'm, And let's say tomorrow I meet my husband, and he is not necessarily, his love language is different from mine. But obviously, when you're in a relationship, you meet someone that is complete, that grew up differently from you, and y'all don't have the same love language, right? But as a relationship, you learn things out, you learn to compromise. What you know what I mean? So I already have this um, love language built inside of me. And if I'm in a relationship with a guy, I already have this for myself. If he can do that, speak life into me, whatever, it's a bonus. I'm not going into this relationship wanting that from him, because I do it for myself. You get it? But it's a bonus if he does it. And if he doesn't, then he will learn. He loves you, right? Or she loves you. She will learn to, you know, give you your love language, you know what I mean? And you'll do the same for them. See, that's the difference. Basically, what codependency is, it's basically just leaning on someone to make you feel worthy. That's what codependency is feeling like your only value, your only self-worth is by being with someone. I'm, t- I'm telling you. So look at just the difference, two examples that I used, right? Most people are in a relationship because, yes, obviously they want to be loved. But if you really look deep and you do shadow working, what shadow working is basically, I will put it on the screen here, but it's really unlearning the things that you were taught, the things that you were shown, to building into the person you're supposed to be. Most people have been in relationships since they were 14, 12, 9, 6. Okay, maybe not 6, but who knows, right? Always being in a relationship. So it's like you don't have time to be by yourself. You next thing, you on to the next. Never have time to grow, to water yourself. I'm going to give you signs of codependency. So number one, needing constant validation, guilt and anxiety when choosing yourself. So when you think of choosing yourself or you think of doing something, you get you think of the slightest thing that can make you choose yourself, you feel guilty and you feel anxiety. You resent when people take a lot from you but don't express it. That's also with people pleasing and anything, right? You need to choose wisely. You need to be with someone that adds more. And something that has helped me, am I ready to jeopardize my peace of mind, my my peace of mind, jeopardize my confidence? Am I ready to? No, I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to. That's why I'm so picky. If you're going to come into my life to add poison, I don't want you. You're supposed to come into my life and add more than what I already do for myself. And most importantly, what God does for me. I love myself through Christ. I love myself through God. And I'm not searching for someone to love me so that I can feel better about myself. I want someone that will love me because of how they see me and how I am. And when you've been single like me, you don't have time for people to come into your life that haven't done the work, that aren't on the same alignment as you. Okay? So I'm gonna give you guys tips on how to be or on how to start. Number one, being alone. You have to know how to stand on your own. Your friends, you're gonna have your best friends, you're gonna have people there for you. You can have your therapist, but they're not always gonna be there for you 24/7. I mean, I do know someone that's there 24/7, God, but I'm talking like physically, peoply, you have to learn how to stand on your own. And by standing alone, you know how to rely on yourself. Let's say you're sleeping and you wake up and you have a panic attack. No one is beside you and you're freaking out. What are you going to do? Maybe call your friend. What if they don't answer? Now what? You can't get mad at them because they weren't there for you, because they didn't answer on time. You have to know how to rely on yourself. And spiritually, well, you can pray and talk to God, but yeah, you need to learn how to rely on yourself. It's really that. The next tip I can give you is you shouldn't be in a relationship if you don't even have goals. If you don't even know what's your favorite color, what's your favorite movie, you don't even know what you want to do with your life, what you want to accomplish, you have no business being in a relationship. What are you doing? What are you doing? A man can still pursue you and still have his things going. Okay? business is booming, doing his stuff. A woman, not saying every woman, but look, we're talking about real stuff here, okay? A woman can drop everything and pursue a relationship. Or don't do that. This is not high school where y'all can hang out every day. I sneak out your house. Middle school, we hang out at the park. We have nothing going. And we can just stay with each other all day long. No, 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 no. We can't do that. We can't do that. Find your purpose. Find what you want to do. Because I'm telling you, it's easy to lose yourself in a relationship when you have nothing going for yourself. Yeah, yeah. Because have you noticed that women, they glow up, right? Like women, they glow up, right? You see, she no longer with dude and she got her business going now. Why didn't we see you do that in the relationship that you were in for 5, 7, 10, 20 years? Now, the minute you got out of that relationship, you got a business. You're on national television. You're on the news. Think about it. She glows up when she realizes that person that she was pursuing before pursuing herself wasn't it. Glow up on 10. You're supposed to be with someone that both of y'all glowing up together and it builds. Not when you didn't already waste your time, your energy, and that's when you want to start. And I'm not judging. I'm not judging at all, but I'm just stating the facts and I'm just really being raw here. Don't waste your time and your energy. There's so many men out there, there's so many women out there. Don't let your feeling of emotion, of loneliness, make you settle for comfort. Damn. Another thing, staying celibate, staying abstinent. I haven't had no sex. Sex is a huge topic. Sex is not just sex. Sex is an exchange of soul, an exchange of spirit, an exchange. Like if we really, I'm not gonna dive deep into this, but sleeping with someone will drain you, will take a lot from you. People don't believe it because we're literally in hookup culture. Like people just sleep around with just anybody, but don't know that it is literally a bondage. It is literally taking. Look, this glow doesn't come from me giving my body. And I'm like I said again, I'm not judging, but when you have your peace of mind, when you're not giving yourself your body, your temple, baby, you glow. You have, if anything, not just, it's not about appearance, but it's a part of it. You just look, you glow. But the main thing is your peace, is your peace. Find another way to boost your adrenaline. Sleeping around to get off is just for an instant. There's many ways to let your adrenaline, to let your boost of adrenaline, of dopamine out than to giving your body. So that is the most important tip for me because not only that I'm waiting for marriage, but a lot of people do that to release, but there are some consequences due to that, whether you believe it or not. And I'm not here to tell you what you should believe, but I'm speaking on experience and I'm speaking on the truth that when you exchange with someone else, you're giving your part, you're giving a part of you to the person. So having no um has definitely helped me have peace of mind, and just glowing and no distraction, because what it does is distractions. You have thoughts of, you have lustful thoughts. You have, oh, I want to see this person. I want to talk to this person. I want to, why? Because your body wants them. Why? Because there's a part of them in you. It's like it's spiritual, soul ties. Anyway, so don't just think about you, you know, think about the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. If you think it's not possible to be with the love of your life, is because you are wounded, and everyone deserves love, even your enemies. Trust. Um, but those are my tips. Those were everything that I know and what I've experienced and what I've seen. And I'm really hoping that this video will help you start, will help you find the answers that you've always longed for. And yeah, so bye guys. I hope I wasn't too harsh on you guys, but it's all with love. So ciao, bye.